G'day, I'm Tim O'Neill and we'll be talking about cloud formation obviously. So to get an understanding of what cloud formation is, basically it's just water droplets and dust forming air particles which collect all the dust in the air, then form into a cloud and start raining. So basically an easy way to explain it is clouds are formed of air particles which float up into the air, which carry a certain amount of water vapor in each parcel. So there's a graph that you have to follow usually. So here it is. So you have your temperature where this, like, you got certain grams in the thing, and then when it reaches a certain temperature and it has a certain amount of grams in it, it means that it will turn from dry air to wet, which will be the start of an actual rain cloud rather than just being a mist of air, which is just dust particles collected all together. It'll actually start raining. So basically, to explain this better, this will show it better. So you start at the ground and it's 42 degrees. So if you look at and then you have about 5 grams of water vapor. So you look at 5 grams here, 5 grams here, right? And then the temperature where it would go turn into an actual cloud is 5 degrees. So when you go up in the air, it starts from 42 degrees. Every 1,000 kilometers you lose 10 degrees. So then once you get 1,000 meters, you'll be at 32 degrees, then 22, then 12, then 10, then 2. And that's where your cloud will start forming into a wet cloud, or wet cloud, which will be the starting point of where your rain from the cloud will form. So basically, basically your cloud starts as a little air bubble at the bottom of the ground at a certain degree, and as it goes up each 1,000 meters, it loses 10 degrees, but it doesn't turn into a rain cloud until your whatever amount of water vapor you have, will it be 5 or anything like that, it doesn't turn into a wet cloud until it reaches this temperature of whatever grams it actually is. So that can explain it better, and this will be detailed more in the sheet. But yeah, basically how clouds form is little air parcel with little or amount of water vapor inside it. They go up in the air collecting dust particles which form the little cloud, and then when it reaches a certain point it stops being dry and it actually starts getting heavier and wetter. So then at a certain point it ends up being a rain cloud, so which ends up in a result of a rain. So now your demonstration. Alright, so now that you know some information on cloud formation, you can now explain a simple demonstration such as cloud in a bottle. So all you need for this one is a plastic clear bottle with warm water at the bottom and a packet of matches. So what you have to do is obviously you get rid of whatever condensation's in the bottle, so it's practically clear. Open it up and you get the matches. Get a few, doesn't matter really, as long as they produce the smoke that you need for the dust particles, then you're fine. Light them up, chuck them in, don't burn yourself. Let the smoke sit for a while in the bottle, and then you have to put some pressure into it so you can form those little air parcels in the bottle, and you can see the cloud getting darker and darker in the bottle. And then you can open the bottle and you'll see the cloud come out of it when you squeeze. Watch. You see the cloud. There we go. And then even also, when you put your hand over the top, you get cold clouds, which is resulting from, as it rises, it loses its temperature, as we explained before. Alright, so to put it all in a nutshell, a cloud is formed through little air parcels with a certain amount of grams of water in them, which, as they rise up, their amount of heat is decreased every 1,000 meters by 10 degrees. So you start with 42 degrees, every got 1,000 meters, 32 degrees, then another 1,000 meters, 22, then 12, then 2, then whenever it reaches its, depending on whatever grams is inside, when it reaches its wet point, it will start forming an actual cloud that can produce rain. And then while it's rising up, it's collecting dust particles, which forms the cloud-like, the way a cloud looks, basically. And that is kind of demonstrated in the cloud in a bottle. So hopefully this has been useful, and hopefully it's been not too dodgy. So have a good one, and I hope your teaching class goes